Hey everyone, welcome back. Thought I'd share another video with you. Some of the most recent pickups that I have from an estate sale I went to a couple weeks ago, and then a military relics and weapons show that I went to just this last weekend. And that was in Hastings, Nebraska. And I'll go ahead and go over the estate sale items that I found. First one here is I got this military police whistle. It's got the MP insignia, the crossed pistols on this little hook, and that holds the whistle. Just a real nice military whistle. Acme Thunder. And I don't know, I think this is maybe post World War II, maybe Korea era. But I thought that was really nice. And then I found a World War I trench lighter. Kind of been after one of these for a while, and this one was in really good shape. So I grabbed it at the estate sale. Wasn't very much at all. And there is a little piece missing. There's a little, like a wire that goes from here through this loop and back to this other hole to kind of help hold this piece on, but it still works just fine. So happy to add that to my collection. Add it to the World War I items that I got. And then what drew me to the estate sale was this military M1 helmet. And it's in really good shape. I wasn't sure if it was World War II or post. And it turns out it is World War II. So got to the estate sale, and man, I don't know about you guys, but this, anytime there's helmets that pop up in estate sales, it seems like they are gone immediately. You got to be there early. So I was there before it even opened, and just a few, people ahead of me in line. And while I was standing there, I had somebody come up from, behind and just kind of walk through everybody. And it was in the garage. You could tell by the photos. And, he was over there standing by the garage, and I just had a feeling. I was like, this guy's here for this helmet. And he kind of, he did kind of cut in line past everybody. And so I just stepped out of line and walked up to him and said, hey, I'm here for this helmet. Really want to check it, and of course he had this look on his face and was like, oh, I'm here for the helmet too. And so, it worked out. Luckily, it was a pretty cool guy. He had drove a long ways, he said, to just get the helmet. But, he, to be fair, he did kind of cut in line, and I explained to him that there was a line, and, we were here first. So he was kind enough to let me have first dibs, and I checked it out, and I went ahead and picked it up. So he was a cool guy. And then we ended up picking together through the estate sale, and helping each other out and find stuff. So it turned out okay. But man, I tell you, like I said, anytime helmets pop up in the photos and estate sales, it seems like it is just a race to see who can get there first to pick them up. But yeah, just anyways, a real nice, that's the story behind it. World War II, front seam helmet, swivel bail. The liner is World War II as well, but it's seen better days. And honestly, this one has like it was a liner that may have been like a, I don't know, paratrooper. Somebody had the chin strap, the Y yoke would have come off. It's been cut, but it would have been here and on this side too. But obviously it's been cut. And the liner has, I can't make out, it's got a name there and maybe a number. And this does look like it says 8th Recon. So I'm not sure. But, and I could not find a manufacturer anywhere in here. I shined a light down here to try to see, and I couldn't find a maker for the liner. I don't know. But unfortunately, one of the things about the helmet is It's got a big old dent in the top of it. So I don't know. It is what it is. But that's unfortunate. I'm not sure if these can be heated up a little bit lightly and kind of pressed back out, but I'd hate to ruin it if it can't. So let me know in the comments if you've ever had any luck getting dents out, or if it just is what it is at this point. So, and then the helmet itself is that's got a stamp right here. I don't know if you can see it. 984. So I can research that. Let me know in the comments if you guys know any information about that. But so that was my estate sale finds. I always enjoy going to those. Then I went, like I said, I went to this last weekend. Me and my son went to Military Collectibles and Relics show, and that was great. Had a real good time. I didn't grab a whole lot, but just a few things here and there. So I did get a couple real nice Riker mounts. You guys are familiar with those. So I got some plans for some displays of stuff I have, some military pins and patches and stuff. I'll be using those for. Got those at a great deal. And then, of course, I got this World War II medal here, the European, African, Middle Eastern Campaign medal. And it's got a couple bronze, or a couple, yeah, they're probably bronze, I don't know, battle stars. And real nice. These medals are just beautiful. Very detailed. Very nicely done. And I just didn't have this one. So picked that one up. And then I got this Japanese flag, little parade flag or something. I didn't have anything like it. I have several other Japanese flags, but this one is very, as you can see, it's just very sheer, very kind of real delicate and fine. I'm surprised it's held up after all these years. But yeah, so I thought I'd get that. I don't know if it's made of silk or some type of synthetic material, but I'll add that to my Japanese collection of flags. Got some Japanese money. This is invasion currency from the Japanese government into the Philippines. So thought those were kind of neat. Those were just given to me, which was great. Appreciated that. Didn't have any of those. Right. And then I just came across this. I saw this. It just kind of caught my eye. I thought it was neat. It's just a really heavy, thick bronze picture frame, hinged picture frame, made in Korea. And it's got some embossed characters on it and some cranes. A little temple down there. Could throw some pictures in there. Maybe I'll try to find some Korean War era photographs and display them in there. But it was something different, and the guy was just tired of carrying it around and cut me a really good deal on it. So I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll pick it up. Don't have a lot of Korean War stuff. And let's see, then I ended up getting, all right, so these are hand painted by a gentleman by the name of Ken Hegwood. And these are just incredible. This gentleman was 93 years old and has been painting his entire life. In 1941, I think he was 8 years old. And he started collecting military, has been collecting military since then. When he was a teenager, he started picking up painting. And he has painted on thousands of items. He'll do helmets. He'll paint on T-handled shovels, military items, anything that you want. He has all kinds of stuff. Been doing this for decades. His artwork is just incredible. I knew somebody who used him to paint some helmets. He'll paint on M1 helmets, World War I helmets. It's fantastic. They're really great, high quality. He uses all the correct paint and everything. So he was set up there, and I just had to get some of his artwork. So these are a lot of the stuff he paints is like patches that are extremely rare, hard to find. He'll paint them on leather for people as fillers for their collections. They just can't locate some of these patches. And but just also he'll do commissions, paint anything you want, but primarily just military stuff. But I saw this. This was what a great idea on a pocket of a military T-shirt. So, and this is a real patch. Well, it's from a real patch. The cartoon character of a tank here with a couple war clubs. In the pocket was just a tag that said eighth tank group. So that's about all I know. Tried finding some information on it, but haven't gotten a lot. But I just really like the idea, the image. You know, this gentleman is just an incredible artist. He's a veteran Marine Corps, and it was just a pleasure meeting him and talking with him. And what a just a great guy. The other one I got here. So this is a World War II field mirror. Let's see, right there, and on it he painted this patch here. This is from the, I got some information here. Yeah, so this is from the 96 Bomb Squadron, 15th Air Force, and it was out of Barksdale, Louisiana. And he even wrote on here the artist who originally designed the patch for the 96 Bomb Squadron. His name was Harry O. Lawson, who came up with this red devil kind of thumbing his nose to the ground with a white bomb. But, you know, I thought that was really, what a great idea to paint, just a military patch on a piece of, militaria. This is neat also. It's got some initials on the back, TWM. So, and yeah, at first I thought I didn't know it was a mirror. I thought it was just a pouch. But then he tells me, he's like, oh yeah, there's a mirror in there. And an original field mirror. So happy to get that. So those are really fun. And I may have this gentleman, if it works out, again, he's 93, and still working. I might commission a helmet, M1 helmet with my grandpa's unit on it. He was in the 738th Armored Track Battalion in World War II. And so I'm going to see if I can get that set up to where he can create something like that for me. And then, of course, my biggest ticket item was this K98 bayonet. I did not have a K98 bayonet in my collection yet. So I was finally able to come across this. And, it was just the vendor really didn't want to sell it. He kind of wanted to hold on to this one, but he showed it to me, and it's all matching. So if you can see here, it's got 7272 is the number. And then 7272. So it's a late production. I'm not familiar. I don't know what this unit, or not unit, this little marking is under the 7272. Is it a U? It looks like a U, but I can't find any information on it. He said it's a fairly uncommon, bayonet. That's kind of why he wanted to hold on to it, but he was also willing to sell it. It's got a Waffen amp right up here. Kind of hard to see, but... And then there is some stamping in the leather. Can't quite make out what it says. Maybe you guys can. It's German. 1940 under there I could see. But yeah, really nice leather frog. All the stitching is there. The bayonet itself is in great shape. It's unsharpened. It's got a Bakelite handle. Just a beautiful piece. Very happy I picked that up. And I could have went with a more affordable, less expensive one, I should say. But this one was just unique and different. And when the gentleman showed it to me, had the 7272 matching scabbard, and I was born in 1972. So I was like, man, I gotta have this. I guess it was a sign, but very happy I got it. Beautiful piece. And I don't have a lot of German items in my collection. I have some things, but I'm not real heavy in the German. I like it, but you really got to know your stuff when it comes to German militaria. There's a lot of replicas, and not only with German, but with all of it. So really got to do your research, do your homework, and even then, though, sometimes it can be tricky. But anyways, well, I think that's everything. So yeah, if there's anything you guys want to ask me or have any questions about or any information on this stuff, let me know. Always looking to gather more information and find out more things, about this hobby and collecting. It's just a whole lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. And hopefully you guys enjoy me sharing some of these items with you. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to like, share, give me a thumbs up, comment if you want. I would appreciate it. So guys, keep collecting, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.